At about the 35-minute mark, Beckman appears to feel faint.
No, fail. You're standing for 35 minutes when that's literally the job. And The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is Arlington National Cemetery's most iconic memorial. There are 3 bodies at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier representing unidentified service members from World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. But what does it take to become an elite guard for the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, or better known as a sentinel? What it takes to guard the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Boot Camp, Business Insider. Shout out Business Insider.
This is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, guarded 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's one of the most exclusive assignments in the Army, and one of the most difficult to attain. 19-year-old Private Joshua.
Bro, you can't have no gut with this? Damn. You gotta have like one of them like old lady thingies? Girdle? Is that what it's called? A girdle? Girdle Ninja Turtle? Unless I'm getting paid way more, bro, I'd rather go fight in a war and shoot terrorists in the head. Like that, to me.
19-year-old Private Joshua Beckman is about to take the uniform inspection test. It's one of 5 tests he must pass to earn the coveted Tomb Guard identification badge and officially become a sentinel. Only 735 Tomb Guard badges have ever been awarded.
That's kind of cool.
The second rarest badge in the Army, behind the Army Astronaut badge.
Oh, don't nobody give a fuck about a goddamn astronaut bullshit? You defending your country in space? No. Everybody want that CIB, that Ranger tab, Special Forces tab. Like, there's so much many other shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool, but am I striving to get this? No. The moon landing was fake, bro.
Every detail of Beckman's uniform using a micrometer measuring down to the 64th of an inch. Passing the test will move Private Beckman one step closer to becoming a sentinel.
Bro, is that gay? I'm about to like talk about his super snatched waist. Like he's a cartoon character. Dude, look at how tiny. Bro, I could just. Not like in a gay way, but I could kind of like do that shit, you know?
The tomb contains the unidentifiable remains of 3 American soldiers killed in combat during World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. Tomb guards watch the tomb in all weather conditions: extreme cold, heat, and rain.
I want to know if that shit got bullets. Maybe I would do this if we got real bullets in that shit and somebody steps on like the honorary ground and I could lay their shit out. Get back, fa. Then maybe, like, you know, because then I'm on some real ass business.
I have your attention, please. I am Sergeant Johnston. Of the 3rd.
Why is she speaking to me like this? Hello, buddy. How are you?
Sergeant Kaylee Johnston is the only woman currently serving as a sentinel at the tomb, and one of only 8 women to ever earn the badge.
What is that like?
It's an experience. I don't feel any different than the guys that are here and that do the job, but it's definitely a realization when people are like, wow, only 8, and then...
How did you get the job? I was the only one who signed up. Everyone else was forced, but I'm here. I did it. I even tried to fuck up the measurements, but they told me it was fine and let it slide.
Was it hard to get to that sentinel role?
It was, yeah, it was very hard. There was times I didn't think I would make it or if I didn't have it in me, but yeah, I definitely like pinch myself every day that I'm here, so.
How does it feel that that's up there?
Amazing. It's a huge honor to be part of this board. I mean, the other soldiers that I've met throughout training, all the old tomb guards have come down and talked to us about everything.
How tall is this man? Did the camera just fucking do this? What's it like up there in the clouds? What?
It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to come down in the future with my children and show them the board.
Hold on. I thought he said some crazy shit. I thought he was like, I love coming down here with children and showing them the name on the board. I was like, what?
In the future with my children and show them the board.
Soldiers train for 6 to 9 months with a 90% attrition rate In the tests, tomb guards are evaluated
This
on their
motherfucker
performance
dripping,
guarding
look
the
at him.
tomb. An exhaustive amount of tomb knowledge. It all happens here, inside the tomb guard quarters, where Private Beckman is preparing for his uniform test.
I think I'd rather sweat my balls off in the desert, guys. I agree.
Tomb guards in training start the day with a weapons strength test, simulating the ways they'll hold the nearly 12-pound rifle while guarding the tomb.
Motherfucker, I gotta carry a goddamn 100-pound rucksack. Fuck a 12-pound rifle. What are you talking about?
Beckman, you testing tomorrow? Yes, sir. Ah, that kind of works out well.
Yeah, they get to see a test. So.
Okay, so
you're gonna
Being
be
a
the
private
star
and doing this
of
is
the
probably really
next
cool.
Business Insider video.
and then he's gonna fail.
Stop fucking taking my shit. Only I do that, you fucking dickhead.
Back in the tomb guard quarters, it's rare to see a guard doing anything besides working on his or her uniform and the components that go with it.
Oh my God. A Q-tip? I'm good. No thanks. I could never do this because literally there's nothing I hate more than having to dress up in some Class A's. And I've seen people do shit like this, and it quite literally, I should just mind my own business. It annoys the fuck out of me. It should never be that deep.
Did you have much experience with alterations and steaming?
I did not. I learned how to sew a blouse here. I learned how to press a blouse here. Usually I had my mom do that stuff for me.
What does your mom think about all your new skills?
She is happy that she doesn't have to help me with ironing my clothes.
Yeah, how does your mother feel that you are now the woman of the house? You now know how to cook, clean, sew, steam, and press. How does she feel about this? Is she proud? Getting those shoes ready.
I'm shining my shoes, so we have patent leather shoes down here. We'll put coats and coats of polish on our shoes.
Oh, they got metal bottoms. Oh, these motherfuckers be tap dancing like crazy out there. They got that good clack, 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 clack.
They need some work, trying to get them a little bit better to try to go out later this afternoon. Every day that you go outside, it'll destroy the polish. So especially in the heat, the sun will cook the oils. So you just have to constantly keep up.
Yeah, dude, that sounds really hard. I'm sorry you got to go through that. All right, watch, guys. Bro, whoa! Hey, sign me up, bro. I'm re-enlisting.
Cheaters.
Oh.
These are here, and you hear us click our heels. It's just two pieces of metal screwed in, and then we have the same.
What the fuck is that movie? The Wizard of Oz ass type shit? There's no place like home. Just click your heels 3 times.
We kind of roll on the outside of our foot, so we got that smooth walk, and you should just be gliding across. If you watch somebody's head while they're walking across the plaza, it should just be floating across in a straight line. That standard of perfection is always a few steps ahead of us, and we're constantly chasing that.
The tomb guards work in shifts.
Guys, I'm sorry, but like genuine question. Like, I think it's great that it's like so honorable that they're like doing this, but to the standard, I don't know if there should genuinely be a badge for this. If this was like the only place in the world to honor dead soldiers and like people got buried here and you like stood as a sentinel at the fucking entrance with live ammo, so if anybody puts some disrespect on it, you fuck them up. That would be cool. But to be like, when we walk, it looks like our head is floating. Okay. My friend lost both of his legs, so he can't do that. Fighting the war on terror. So,
The tomb guard marches.
those
21
rifles are
steps
loaded? I don't know. I don't
mat,
think these rifles are
stopping
loaded.
To face east for 21 seconds. The guard then marches 21 steps to the other end. 21 represents the significance of the 21-gun salute, a distinguished military honor.
It's actually pretty hard. You don't realize the big steps that you have to take, especially if you're shorter. So we call it hitting blocks outside.
Some say
When
it's
you're walking
harder
down
than
the
getting
mat,
your
it should be
ranger
what we call
tab. It's pretty fucking difficult. If you don't do it, dishonor your whole family. I used Google. It said loaded with like blanks. I doubt that shit is like actually loaded. Let alone the knives. I bet you they're not even sharp. I dare them to talk about it.
Testing criteria wise, it's all dependent on the grader. A grader could say, oh, this looks good. Another grader could say, oh, this looks like crap, like this sucks. So right here.
Oh yeah, you know they got the best
I'd say
AC down there.
It's fairly money, and then you gotta measure it from this side right here, this edge, you got to measure it.
I
to the
hated
gold
doing
again,
this shit,
and
bro.
I'm getting 15 ticks.
Actually, I'll beg to differ. They should be loaded, though. See, I don't agree with that. Why should they be loaded? If people, like, walk around on there, like, they don't deserve to be shot, you know? And they're military. They have no law enforcement capabilities. So, yeah, let alone if somebody steals it from them, then they would have the ability to shoot somebody else realistically. So, I don't think they're loaded, and I don't even know why they would want them loaded. But that's the silly part. That's why I'm like, it'd be cool if it actually had like some backing and it was like MPs who'd had like deputized powers and like replace the security guards in order to protect and defend the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Like, that'd be different. Yeah, and imagine if the gun goes off during the like twirl and stuff like that. Because it's not about like having a gun and having it be loaded. It's about like tradition and honoring like tradition and shit.
Sentinels in training are held to high standards.
Yeah,
But
I'd never
even
touch my
more
boots
so
again.
are the Sentinels themselves. The Tomb Guard badge can be revoked, which happens if it's determined a Sentinel has dishonored the badge with their conduct during or after their Army service, which can
Bro,
occur
I'm
after.
out here taking my 21 steps perfectly and you want to revoke my ass? Bitch, I got a fucking DUI. Take that shit. No honor for you. Get your EBT
Is the
taken out.
weapon ever loaded in the context of guarding the tomb?
I can't disclose that, sorry. That's something that we like to keep under wraps, just for, I don't know, the security purposes behind it, because we don't want anyone thinking that they can come on the plaza and do whatever they want, because they cannot.
So I'm going to tell you right now, that shit not loaded. I will tell you, there is more than likely a magazine on standby in a pocket. I will say that. God, that's so silly of them to give that fucking answer. Because anybody who's been in the military, you know what this answer is, and you know how stupid the military is with ammo and stuff like that. Like, they don't trust you with ammo. Yeah, after this, don't worry. After this, we'll look at some videos of people rushing it. Because I want to know what the fuck happens if people show some disrespect. I've just seen videos where they're like, please stop talking. I got to fucking see, one, what they're going to do if somebody crosses the line or what they even can do. And if anybody, like, pulls a gun or, like, if they can shoot.
And all visitors remain behind the chains and rails at all times. Behind the chains and rails.
It's like those VR kids who freak out and get overstimulated.
These guards definitely don't mess around.
Remain behind the chains and rails.
I carry a gun with me everywhere. Why am I worried about you, bro? I'll defend that shit by myself.
Behind the chains and rails.
At this point, the couple still haven't moved, so someone else yells at them.
Go down the stairs and behind the rail.
So he literally let them slide. Like, don't get me wrong, I want them to beat people up. But they're not.
Tomb guards wear sunglasses, but not just to protect their eyes.
We have the sunglasses, so we can look around with our eyes as well, even though our head is straight forward. So I'm looking around with my eyes at that time, just making sure that I don't see anybody looking like they want to jump through chains and rails, or no one's being loud or disturbing the peace.
I can see all things with my special agent sunglasses.
This one show tomb guards admonishing visitors who break the rules.
Remain behind the chains and rails.
Please get back. The bombastic side eye under those glasses. I want to know what Beckman's original MOS was.
The next morning, it's time for Beckman's
I'm curious what like
test.
the day-to-day
Got some
life
sleep
is.
last
like this.
night, which was nice.
How much?
Probably not enough. You'll get your entire ensemble of uniform items. You have to put it all together.
Sorry to keep interrupting, but the other problem that I have is in basic, he was asked this and then they pulled him and said, we'll take him because he's tall. And once again, no disrespect on him because it's great he joined the military in the first place, but you have privates guarding seasoned soldiers who lost their life in war. I would haunt you if you have soldiers who have no real military experience protecting my honor. Let people disgrace my shit. Fuck that. I want a motherfucking seasoned combat vet standing out here who's been deployed. Like, that should be like a requirement. Because in case you guys don't know, in the military, If you haven't deployed, like, we as a whole do lack a form of respect for you. That is just the way it is. We know not everybody can pick when they're born and what wars are available, but that is a thing.
What is that?
This, sir?
Yeah.
This is our Fat Man's belt. We don't wear traditional belts. We wear this
Fat Man belt
in place of belt and provide back support. Now I'm going to be here for the next hour. No moving.
You real weird.
I wish.
Yeah, tall, skinny, OCD.
No, you complete the flat mount. Pain's only in the mind.
This is pain, huh? You know what? You want to know the immediate L of this? You ain't never getting a disability rating. You do this shit. Could you imagine this dude gets 100% TNP disability rating through the VA? What'd you do? I stood there for hours. 21 steps at a time for my country. What? What about the 117-degree heat in a foreign country? Smelling like balls and dick.
The inspection is scheduled to last about 40 minutes.
He's gonna stand there.
Sentinels take note of any perceived deficiencies or gigs that might be counted against
Belt,
him.
close your fucking mouth. Bro, I'm sticking my fucking
At about
fingers
the
in your mouth. I catch that shit
35-minute
open.
mark, Beckman appears to feel faint.
No, fail. No fucking way. This is the most honored shit. You're standing for 35 minutes when that's literally the job. And that should be an auto fail. I'd be like, good luck. Keep standing. I see why he did this instead of any other military job. Am I being too harsh? Bro, if you bitch to me like that, it's getting fuzzy. I'll be like, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about your problems. Bro,
Like
on camera too.
Cloudy, it was getting that. It was like, if I don't take a seat, I'm gonna drop. And then I'd face plant into a table. And that would not be very tomb guard of me.
You didn't play any sports in high school, did you?
He just is feeling lightheaded, feeling a little dizzy.
That's a major year. We're probably going to cancel the test at this time.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to test again at a later date. But, I mean, it's probably unsafe for him to go out the door later today, and that's part of the testing requirements. And then let alone just, he didn't stand, I mean, that's one of the major things. You have to stand at attention for that time. So he's a major year this time.
So that's a fail. In boot camp, which a place he's already been, we had to fucking A. Somebody stole something from the chow hall. I think it was the time we were having issues with like peanut butter cups or laundry. And we literally had to stand at the position of attention, all 4 platoons, not moving. I'm not even kidding you. 2 to 4 hours. I don't remember to this day, but it was absolute goggle fuck. It was absolutely miserable. Literally stood there, straight faced the whole time, 2 to 4 hours, and it was absolutely miserable. I totally get that standing there is miserable, but bro, get over yourself. I can't stand for 30 minutes in the AC place in my uniform.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to continue testing you. Not an easy decision because we want you to take test 2, but with you feeling the way you're feeling, we can't send you out the door confidently.
How much time did he have left to stand at attention?
I'm not
10
gonna
minutes?
lie, he probably only had not even 5 minutes. I was almost done.
Weak little heart can't take it. Somebody ain't gonna make it.
It's my fault. I'll own it. I should have taken more time for myself this 4-day and eaten and done more to prepare. My body.
And he had a 4-day. Night before, eat a fucking pizza, pound of water all day. Get over yourself.
Sergeant told me that you only had about 5 minutes left of standing at attention.
Definitely, failing sucks. It's not something that.
Bro, you gotta eat
anybody
more
says
food,
they
bro.
like
You're
doing
skeleton looking
or
right now,
that
brother.
They enjoy, but I'd rather fail at the beginning. And
Get that motherfucking spit off of your goddamn lip. I'm getting irritated. The producer just shoving salt in the wound.
After failing the uniform inspection, Beckman will not walk as a tomb guard for the rest of the day.
It's crazy that there's another chance for him to do it.
Instead, performing duties like moving a chain to allow the guards to enter and exit the plaza.
And you're still standing. Bro, man, come on now. He's like, get this off, get the fucking camera off me.
40 days later, Beckman got his second chance. This time,
40 days later? They let you stick around that long?
He passed. He's back on the plaza.
Good for him.
The tomb.
Good for him.
And his journey toward officially becoming a sentinel continues.
Somebody asked, has anybody ever had a bird poop on them before?
Yes, I have actually had a bird poop on me. It was super embarrassing. I just wanted to finish the walk. I wanted it to not ruin my uniform, so I was hoping that it would come out. It did, thank goodness.
Yeah, bro got sniped. What's the hardest part of the job? The fucking birds, man. Those fucking birds will shit on you. We come under fire all the time. Death from above.